In this video, I'm going to show you what we're doing this week towards our final individual project. As you can see in Moodle, there are some links provided to background on the individual project. So if you look at the very bottom of the course in Moodle, there's a section for the final individual project. In here, you can see access to the rubric as well as a video introduction that I recorded to walk you through the steps of each project and has a little bit more information on the sociology concepts, which are going to be imperative to build this project from one stage to the next. So if you haven't seen it yet, before you get going and drafting your first assignment, that is due at the end of the week, make sure that you check out the video on the sociology concepts to have an understanding of what you need to be working towards, and absolutely check out the video for the project overview. So with that, we're going to dive into specifically what you are working on this week. So just a reminder, if you have seen the project so far, each module you will be completing a new step in sequence to complete that final project that is due on the 18th of December. This week, all you're doing is the introduction stage of the document. So you're going to draft a cover page. You're going to have maybe a 1, 2, 3 paragraph intro, basically outlining what you plan to talk about over the next few weeks. So when we look specifically into the introduction, this is where you're going to identify the sociological concept that you are going to be studying throughout the remainder of the term. You will be elaborating in significant depth on that concept in next week's module and in further depth the third week, but we got to start right now in identifying that issue, that topic, the societal dilemma that you plan on writing. We got to identify that right off the bat. So from there, it could be, and like I explained in the other video, it could be a issue regarding gender, regarding perspectives, regarding ethnicity, race, just this growing phenomenon of esports as a whole. So you can just think about something that would be fun to study, fun to talk about, something that there's going to be articles on, so you can validate it with research. So the introduction is paving the path to the rest of the document. Because it's intro, and this is something that might be a little challenging without thinking thoroughly about how the rest of the paper is going to go. Just want you to kind of dive in and take ownership of what you're going to discuss. This intro, like I said, might be 1 paragraph, could be 3 paragraphs. And when you piece this whole thing together by the 18th of December, your intro is going to be more expanded. But what we are looking for this week is just to validate or to present the topic of discussion, share some facts about this is what you're going to dive into throughout the paper and throughout the presentation. And let's just start with a strong foundation that will, one, let me know what you're going to be studying over the next few weeks, but also serve as a guide when moving forward throughout the project. So the introduction, part 1, is all you need to accomplish for the individual project component this week. It will be reviewed. We'll return it next week with suggestions, critiques. You'll get a score on it, and then be able to modify and adapt that as you piece together the other sections over the next 2 months. Let me know if you have any questions. Pretty straightforward all. The biggest thing is just picking that topic that you choose to, focus on and go from there. Thank you, and let me know if you have questions.